What is going on, y'all? Back here again with another edition of Justified City Primeval. I'm caught up now, so if y'all want to check out episodes 1 through 4, uh, that is up on the channel. But here for episode 5 and the return of Jamal. Finally, this is what I've been asking for. And Amin Joseph enjoyed his performance in this episode, even though there were serious moments. His just him, whatever character he plays, he always finds a way to bring out some type of comedic effect out of it. Definitely enjoy that part. At the end of the dinner scene or whatever is like the best. What he said, the best Chinese restaurants in Detroit are actually in Canada or something like that. But yeah, I enjoyed his presence in this episode, and he broke Carolyn. At the end of this episode, Carolyn was like, man, F this, give me that book. But we're going to talk about that in just a second here. What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the episode 5 review of Justified City Prime Evil. And halfway into this, or over halfway, I think it's only 8 episodes, right? Um, I'm definitely ready to see what happens next episode. Carolyn has to be the MVP of this episode. Great performance, definitely towards the end. Um, but yeah, she's had enough. But we're gonna talk about that in just a second here. Shouldn't be too long on this review. There's only really 4 topics that I want to talk about. So let's start with the hold on, let me get my banners. Love triangle. And before I get into this thing, make sure y'all push that button, man. I don't think y'all heard her.
Push the goddamn button!
There you go. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and also hit the super thanks and support the channel that way. It's under that title, man, next to that share and the remix and the download button if you're looking on mobile. So yeah, but let's go ahead and get into this. The love triangle that they got to this very quick. I didn't think we was gonna start the next episode with Raylan in bed. So obviously they got it in the night prior. I thought they was just gonna have a drink and maybe we build up a little bit to it, a little bit more. But it is a short season. There are not many episodes left, so they might as well get to it, I guess. Um, so yeah, as far as the love triangle is concerned, we got Jamal thrown into the mix. So we have Raylan finally meeting Jamal. So we got some funny moments out of this. And then eventually we got to the part where Raylan finds out who he actually is when they're having dinner. And from there, we did get in that scene right there. I don't know. Do you think it may be a chance that they work together or something like that? I kind of got like uh best bros vibes from them after old girl left them just hanging. But yeah, so we got that going on. So as far as that's pretty much it on that topic right there. I did think we got some good comedy from those two guys mixing in with Carolyn and whatnot. So next up here, let's talk about Dead Man's Treasure. We finally got that little black book into effect. Or is it a little brown book? It kind of looks brown or whatever. So yeah, so they hit their first mark. And they initially get 10,000 out the dude. And then Manziel goes back to get that painting to get more money for that. So it seems like Sweetie and Manziel are not exactly on the same page. Manziel tries to basically override Sweetie in the earlier scene I was talking about, trying to get 50,000 instead of the 10,000 or whatnot. So um we'll see how long this goes. I don't think they're gonna be able to basically be on the same page for long because they just um want two different things or think two different ways basically. Um so we'll see where that goes. But there was a scene earlier where they were sitting down in the cafe. Is Sandy pregnant? because that's what I got from that scene, because she was looking at the milkshake. She looked like she was sick or something like that. So I think she might be pregnant. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think on that, but that's what I got from that. Um, Other than that, that's pretty much it on there. Um, Before I get to what I really want to talk about, this top right here, the missing link. So um Raylan wants to find out what he's missing as far as Clement Manziel is concerned, as far as how to capture him or whatever. So he goes back to the person that locked him up in the first place. And honestly, I wasn't too much into this part of the episode. They went to the wife to go find the guy through her or whatever, and she didn't want no part of it. So he ends up finding them at the end of the episode, and dudes for like has this no care attitude about it. Um, so I just really didn't get much from that scene. So I thought the episode could have ended better from there. Um, but anyway, so and there was a part before that where he texts his daughter, so and the daughter pretty much doesn't want to talk to him. Will is trash. But anyway, I do think we might get an appearance from her before this season has wrapped up. So we shall see on that. So last thing I want to talk about before I wrap up tonight, just wasn't much to talk about on this episode. I think most of it dealt with, Carolyn and basically her just being driven to the brink of just I don't give a f, you know what I'm saying? So Carolyn is broken. So let's talk about that. So first we had I guess what was the lady's name, her friend or whatever, that ended up basically backdooring her to get the judge's seat or whatever. So that got to her. And then towards the end of the episode, where she went to Jamal's house and she saw the purse and she knew he was basically messing with another woman. She got pissed off. What's that line she said? She said, if you ask for money again, I'm going to snitch on you like Bill O'Neill did Frank Hampton. Shout out Judas and the Black Messiah for those of you who have not seen that movie. For those of you who have, man, I have the review on the channel, so make sure y'all go check that out, man. But anyway, so yeah, I got a kick out of that. So totally got that reference. Um, but other than that, yeah, so she's pretty much breaking things off with Jamal. Then at the end of the episode, she goes to look for Sweetie, and she's like, hey, give me that black book. So I wonder who she's gonna go after. So that's the question I want to know. I thought this was the real ending of the episode. They could have put whatever Raylan was doing before this. I think if they ended it off like this, um, the ending would have been better. It would have left on a tougher note. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to see it. It look like she's gonna get her hands dirty, and I don't know I don't think the that lady is in that book. So it has to be something as far as maybe the governor might be in there, because the chick told her that she needed to talk to the governor, or basically buddy up with the governor to get that seat. So the governor may be in there and it may be some dirt on him. I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode review of Justified. Y'all tell me what y'all thought of the episode. Do you think Willa's coming back? Do you think there's a chance? I don't think there's a chance of hell that old girl is ever gonna get back with Jamal. So that's over with. But I don't know. Have we seen the last of Jamal? But yeah, at the end of the episode, I like seeing Carolyn broken down. She was literally broke. She said she was broke after paying that tax lien. So she's broke. She's tired of doing the right thing and all that stuff like that. So hey, good for you, Carolyn, man. I can't wait to see what she does in the next coming episode. So tell me what y'all thought of this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, smash that super thanks, support your boy. And I will see y'all next time, man. I'm up out of here.